Hey guys, StammerLuke7 here, time for another Halo race, and actually we have a live conversation right now with a racer in this league. We have Sector 701 chatting with me on Facebook right now. Hold on. He asked me to invite him. Hold on a second, I gotta write an appropriate response. No. Recording a video, so stop being so annoying! Alright, there we go. I'm gonna let him figure out what that means. Alright guys. Here we go, Moto 2, Minneapolis. This is, I mean, Moto 1 was pretty fun, but this is like the best Moto like ever. No, seriously though, this is a pretty good Moto. Best in Supercross yet this season, in my opinion. It's pretty fun. It has a close race to the end. Sticky Det's going to be put down in a second. But anyways, let me go through some stuff. So we have same racers as last Moto, except we have VGX Mythic joining the field. And also, this Moto, first one was 10 laps, 9 checkpoints, which I explained that in the first video. So if you don't get that, watch the first one. And then second Moto, so this one, is 18 laps and I think 17 checkpoints. Do I sound different? Because of my phlegm and stuffy nose situation, do I sound different? I don't know. I can't really notice. I'm not really sure what I sound like. It's kind of weird. Alright, here we go. We're going green. Boosh. Look at all these drivers duking it out on the first lap. This is going to get crazy right here. Whoa! Big crossover right there. Whoa! Armada. Almost. Oh my god. It looked like he was going to wreck some people, but he just keeps it straight and just gets to second. That was a pretty nice move by Armada right there. Mythic and Fever, the red colors, doing a little bit of battling. Oh, Revenge. Let's watch this, because this crash is kind of weird. Let's watch this. So Revenge is charging down the inside, and Luke goes down, and Revenge, like, literally hits Luke's fender in the exact wrong way. Like, look at this. He literally hits it at, not the wrong way, but he hits it at the wrong time, because, like, if Revenge would have been on the ground when he hit it, he would have been fine, but since Revenge is in the air, it just completely spins him out. Like, it's just a really weird crash, but Revenge is gonna get going. He's still in contention. He's getting up here. He's gonna get back into like 4th or 5th or so right here. So he's definitely, oh, nice little drift. He's definitely still in contention. He's definitely still in contention. Slaunch did not want to get off to the absolutely, I'm not even gonna lie about it, absolutely atrocious start. My door's annoying, by the way. That's that sound in the background, if that's what you hear. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't. It's kind of stupid. I'm about to go punch it. Anyways, Slaunch is in first right now, and he clearly was going a lot harder in the whole shot this round because he did not want to have that absolutely dumb, just horrible, atrocious, terrible, stupid start that he had last time. Which is really just because he crashed in a bad spot. Like, he had a decent start, he just crashed in like a really weird spot. But he wanted to make sure he wasn't, you know, whole shot, not near anybody, so he doesn't have to deal with anybody that could put him into the spot. I don't know if he got wrecked into it. I couldn't see it, so I mean, maybe he was on the video, but like the way the camera sort of shifted, I didn't really see it, so whatever. But yeah, here we go. Slaunch and Luch right here. Both on Rockstar Racing. Classic bachelors, classic teammates. 1 point battle between them and what the? Okay, that was weird. 1 point battle between them in TRS Season 1. That was one of the greatest points battles ever. And then they had a tie in points. Luke ended up winning the tiebreaker in the Supercross Championship Series, I think the first one. Slaunch lost a 1 point battle with Turkey in Firestone Firehawk. Dang, is that it? Luke had a tie that Matt won. Oh! Power move from Slaunch right here. Look at this, look at this. Boosh! Oh my god. Like I said, Supercross, when you have two people battling like this, can be pretty fun. Luke had the tiebreaker with Matt that he lost to Matt in World of Outlaw. Oh! But yeah, this it's just a little bit of points discussion, right? Oh, Revenge. So lucky, man. I thought he should have got taken out right there. He is really lucky that's launched. What the? What? But Revenge is really lucky that Slaunch didn't, like, completely take him out right there. Like, that was weird, but it's good that he didn't get taken out, but it was like, oh my god, I thought he was gonna get taken. I thought he was done. Revenge, interesting decision. He has that inside line, but he decides not to take it. He's just gonna take the outside with Slaunch. Slaunch is gonna take the inside line of the split right here. Revenge is gonna take the outside line, which eventually becomes the inside. They're both pretty fast. I mean, if you look at the way Slaunch exited, they're pretty equal, honestly. They're kind of equal, in my opinion. Unless you can hit the outside, which in the split is really the inside line. Unless you can hit that and go to the finish with full speed and not bogging. Like, if you bog, then that evens them out. But if you can do that line without bogging, that's what makes that line better. If you can't do it without bogging, then it's like, yeah, you're done, you know. I mean, you're not done. I mean, they're both evenly fast. If you do it, they're both evenly fast if the guy that runs the line that Revenge is running right now bogs. But if they hit it, if they get the nice landing and they just slingshot through that corner right there, run it really nice. God, the burpage is real. Hold on a sec. I'm still. Sweet. Okay, we're good. Wow, that was weak. Anyways, somewhat of a battle between Revenge and Slaunch for the lead. Then, yeah, this battle's still going on. And then Luke and Fever for podium spot. And still plenty of time in this race. Oh, Revenge had a nice line right there. I gotta give him some credit. That was a nice line. Oh, he's gonna go for the... Oh, he did not have the run that I thought he would have had. Like, I thought Revenge would have had a huge, ridiculous run right there. But surprisingly, no, he did not. He did not get as big of a... What the... Wow, Revenge with really bad luck right there. He's way faster than Slaunch. Through that section, and then I really don't know what happened. It's like, whoa, what the heck? Why is Revenge wrecking? Like... He's literally getting slowed down and wrecking, like, by hitting nothing. I have no idea what's going on right now. Anyways, Luke gets by Fever, and now it's going to be a battle between him and Revenge for a second as Slaunch has opened up a pretty big lead again. Oh! Revenge, slow tumble. I wish I could show... I forgot about it. I wish I could show the last lap, because Luke did that to Fever, and Fever ended up fine without wrecking. So I wanted to show the last lap, but I didn't remember to do it. But slow-mo of this crash right here. Okay, let's do it from Revenge's view. But you see, Luke has a pretty big run on the inside. Oh, I think what wrecked Revenge is the drift. I think that's what did it. Because usually Luke drifts to sort of smoothen out his landings. And I think that's why Revenge got wrecked that time. I don't know if he drifted or not when he did that to Fever. Because, like I said, I wish I could show it. Luke did the exact same move to Fever last lap, and Fever didn't wreck. But I think the difference right here is that Fever was, like, up on that purple line. Like, you know, right here. Fever was, like, railing this purple line. So Luke had the room, and Fever had the room, like, for that move to take place. Revenge, you see, is running a little bit lower, so I think that's why this wreck ends up taking out Revenge, because Revenge is a little bit lower than what Fever was. And I think that's why this ends up wrecking Revenge, but it was okay for Fever. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, that still doesn't seem like... I've seen harder hits. That doesn't seem like that hard of an impact. But I think it's because, like, Revenge is sort of turning down, and... I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit of screen lag, too, because I feel that Revenge shouldn't have been wrecked, like, with that hit. Like, I think Revenge... I think they should have been, like, side-by-side battling off the berm. I don't think that should have flipped Revenge. So maybe that's just a weird case of Halo physics. But either way, it was a pretty aggressive move by Luke. And with the way Revenge was running the berm, I mean, it was going to be tight. And obviously the drift that Luke did to, like, smoothen out his landing, that sort of made it hard, too. Because that way he was sliding into Revenge. But that's because he's on the inside. He's trying to smoothen out his landing from that landing right there. So, like, I don't know. It was just really weird. Because I wish I could have shown you the last lap, but Luke literally does the same thing to Fever the lap before. And Fever was absolutely fine. And I think what it was is that Fever, like I said, railed that purple line. and was sort of like riding it until exit, where it looked like Revenge was almost gonna do a crossover line, you know, like when Revenge was gonna turn down to the inside to like get off the berm, like that's right when Luke hit him. So it's kind of just sort of a bad timing thing. I think what it is really is just that those two lines don't work together. Like the way Luke and Fever ran it was fine, just because their lines both were kind of aggressive, but it worked. Whereas Revenge's, you know, was aggressive, but it got counteracted by the aggressive move by Luke. So yeah, it was one of those weird just Halo crashes. Again, I really wish I could show you Fever's crash, because if I would have rewinded that lap, it would have taken me back to the last, and I would have had to, fast forward. I didn't want to do it, but I wish I could I wish I could have showed you that crash, because that one was, or no, it wasn't even a crash. It was just a pass. I wish I could have showed you Luke's pass on Fever, because he literally does the exact same thing to Fever, and Fever doesn't wreck. So I'm thinking there might have been a little bit of screen lag in that Revenge wreck too. Not much, but just a little bit. And on top of that, I think it's because their lines didn't really mesh as well as Fever and Luke's did. It's just a weird Halo crash when it comes down to it, but, you know. It's just weird that Luke did the same thing the lap before to Fever, and Fever was okay, but Revenge flipped. That's what's weird about it. And like I said, I wish I could show you the thing with Fever to support that, but unfortunately I'd have to rewind so much. I just don't want to do it. Oh, it's about to get tight right here. Luke gaining a little bit on Papa. Maybe we'll have a battle here in a second. Ooh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, maybe we have a battle here in a little bit. Oh, Slaunch bogs a little bit. Luke's gonna be in the berm. Oh, he hits it perfect to get that sort of inside run. Oh, it's gonna give him the bog. Aggressive in the berms is Luke trying to catch up to Slaunch right here. He's got that inside line sort of locked down off the whoops, whereas Slaunch was a little bit loose. But at the same time, I think where Luke gets all his speed is that outside line right there. He seems to hit it better than Slaunch for whatever reason. Oh no! Oh, they tried to take the same line, and Luke got like too loose and hit that sort of midsection. That like divider between the split lines, which that divider in the old version wasn't there. That's actually what cost NJD a win and got Slaunch the win instead. Is that on the early version of Minnesota there wasn't any dividers there, so Slaunch went to the other split line and blocked NJD for the win. Whereas if it would have been on this version, Slaunch would have wrecked out. NJD might have been slowed down a little bit, and Luke probably would have ran up and made it a photo finish, but I think NJD still would have won. But it would have been, it would have been different. It would have been different, is what I'm getting at. Slaunch would have got third. He would not have gotten first, that's for sure, if it was on the old version, that race. Or if it was on the new version, Pardon the interruption. But anyways, here we go. I believe we're running up on 6 laps to go here. And we still have a pretty steady race. Armada here in podium position. Running a pretty silently good race. So far, I had kind of a rough first moto, but so far this moto's going for him pretty well, but I mean, there's still so much time left. Anything could happen. Fever right here had a really good first moto. He's still top 5, but not as good as that podium he got. But there's still definitely, oh god, center goes down. There's still definitely some time for Fever to catch up into that podium position and get double podiums. And Revenge as well, trying to get another podium. That's what he's since this race. Had a rougher start than his first one. He's trying to go for another podium here to support his first win. Or his win in the first moto. I don't want to say his first win because it's not his first win. But Revenge in general in HRL having a pretty good season. I mean, besides Luke, I think Revenge is second with most wins in HRL this season. I think. Because he has the One World of Outlaw win. He has the 3, technically, in Firestone Firehawk. And he has 2 in Super. That's 6. He might have the most besides Luke. Because Luke has the most. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? Okay, we have to rewind here. Okay, so Armada gets dismount somehow. At the end of the split, Revenge is running the split. Oh, Armada pulls out. Or no, Revenge just, like, cases the jump. And Fever just happened to pick the right split line. And gets by. Gets into 3rd. So Fever, like I said, I mean, he's in podium now. He's just got to hold on to it. Sether should probably just stay off the track. And he's going to, because he's a smart lapper. And then, I thought Armada was going down. Oh, Fever off the berm, whoa! Okay, this battle for 3rd is pretty sick. I'm not going to move off this. Oh, Fever goes down, Fever goes down. It's going to be between Revenge and Armada now. Oh, wait. I got to watch. I think there's a battle for the lead going on. Oh, here we go. Oh! What happened here? Alright, we got to watch battle for the lead. Oh, that battle for 3rd is so good, though. Whoa, did it skip? Okay, no, it didn't. So Slaunch goes a little bit wide. Luke hits the inside, but then he hits Slaunch. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but they're both going to get... Oh, Luke hits the inside run. Oh! We got to watch that again, because that was sick right here. We got to watch this again, because I remember this. This is sick. Luke hits that inside run. He's going to pass Slaunch with the drift, and then Slaunch cuts back to the... I don't know, that just looks cool. And then they're going to go a little bit, duke it out a little bit here. Slaunch is going to get that inside line, but Luke's going to get the inside line as well, but then he goes high to accommodate for that. Oh! Crossover, of course. And here is a show of a little bit of rust between Luke and Slaunch. Trying to put on an Armada-Luke-esque crossover battle that Rellingtown was. And Luke set up the crossover, and Slaunch tried to make it happen by diving the inside, but he just could not dive far enough inside. Luke pretty much had the pass there. He didn't really have to go for a crossover. But it ends up working out because Slaunch goes off the track and has to pull back on. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Honestly, that was funny. Oh, now we can watch the... Oh, well, this battle is still going on, so we gotta watch this while it's close. Kind of want to see what's going on for the battle for 3rd in a second, though. Whoa! What the heck? Slaunch just got like a weird flatland. Oh, Luke rough on the berm right there. Slaunch is gonna get a little bit of time. Oh, it's getting close. 2 to go, 2 to go. Let's just check real quick here. Ooh, Revenge and Fever and Armada still a tight battle for that last podium spot. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Luke's still in the lead. Slaunch with a little bit of a gap. Oh, Armada goes down. Armada goes down. That's going to be Fever. Oh, Armada, whoa. He is just lagging all over the place. Fever's going to get 3rd now. He's going to have 3rd so far. Oh, Fever goes down in the berm. And then Revenge is going to get by Armada as he goes down again. Fever goes down again. Revenge is at 3rd. Revenge just went from 5th to 3rd in like 2 sections. Oh, here we go. White flag. White flag. Is Luke going to get the moto win, or is Slaunch going to hit the shot clock cheese? Will Revenge get his last second podium? Who knows? Honestly, this crazy race. Who knows? Oh, Slaunch has got a big run through the triple. Where did he get that speed? He's got a huge run. Oh, Luke did not hit the inside as perfect as he wanted to. Slaunch has another big run. Slaunch is hitting all the fast lines this lap. Oh, this is going to be last chance right here. Luke did have a pretty good run on the outside there compared to Slaunch. They're both going to hit the same split. Watch out for Gator. Launch is going to go to the inside. Oh! And Luke gets it just barely over Slaunch. Crazy battle to the finish. Slaunch going hard, trying to make a last-second pass right here. You watch this. Luke pops the 2-wheel. Forgot about that. This is stupid. Luke pops the 2-wheel, of course, coming to the finish line. And because of that 2-wheel, that's going to slow him down a little bit. But you see, it sort of shows like the tire physics a little bit. But you see, like, Luke sort of like bogs when he pops that 2-wheel. But then he gets his 4 tires. And you see Slaunch, while Luke is still recovering from the 2-wheel, that's when Slaunch is getting his huge run. But you see that Luke, now that he's on 4 tires, he really starts to get his traction, he really starts to get his speed, and he gets a run on Slaunch. But you see that run did not really, show you a little bit about the tire physics. That run, it's kind of realistic in a way, because that run did not really come from Luke until the two-wheel stopped, because he pops that two-wheel, Slaunch gets this huge momentum, and then Luke actually probably would have lost that race if he did not tap the drift right there, because a smart move, coming from racing custom game modes, he knows to hit the drift when he's hitting a two-wheel, which settles it out better, and that's going to give him that run to just barely beat Slaunch at the line. Oh, so similar to the awesome Minnesota race at CRL. That was a great race right there. But yeah, if Luke didn't hit the drift, honestly, I think he probably would have lost that, because getting those two wheels on the ground gave him that little bit of traction he needed. And here we go, Revenge. Wanted to get his 2 podiums, and it looks like he's going to get it. Revenge going to get another podium here at Minnesota. Fever in 4th. Armada, oh, he had such a good podium run, but then he started to crash at the end. He's going to get 5th, but it's still a top 5. That's better than his first result, I believe. And then we're going to have Mythic in 6th. Is that Setch? Oh, we're going to have Gator in 7th, and then eventually Setzer in 8th. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty good race there, to be honest. That was the best Supercross race, in my opinion, in a while. So, hope you enjoyed it, and